hello there, thank you for joining in, and welcome to the next episode of Enrosques with Marko. It's already a third episode, and we will continue working on my favorite enrosque combination. Before we get started, I'd just like to say a few words. So you probably noticed that throughout these two episodes now, and it will be similar in this one, I'm trying always to work on some important fundamental principle. Of course, these lessons are called enrosques, and I will give you, and I'm giving you a lot of combinations, but there will always be an important principle that we will discuss, as I would really like to use enrosque as a means of getting your tango better in general. Of course, I would love for you to be able to do enrosques effortlessly, but it's even more important for me that your dance, that your tango in general benefits and grows through these exercises. Now, let's put the shoes on and let's get started. So we are adding the new enrosque today on the combination that we had from the previous two lessons. What we will have is the following. The first thing that I will talk about today is another fundamental principle in tango. It's the change of weight. We already used it in the first lesson, in the first enrosque, but I didn't want to burden you there with too many details. So we are going to cover them all today. So we stand on one leg, the other one is free. Now, what we do in an enrosque is we are turning on one leg, on the standing leg, and the free leg wraps around the standing leg. We do not want to be standing the whole time on the same leg, so now and then we will change the weight and we will continue turning. We do not want, when we change the weight, for our axis to shift a lot, meaning that we need to change the weight very close to my standing leg. So I have three options. The first one is just next to the standing leg, and I will change the weight completely, and I will go back to the beginning position. The other option is the forward cross. Again, try to put the legs very close to one another, wrap the right one around the left one, and change the weight, again, fully. Go back to the previous position, unwrap, and we are at the beginning. And the third important position is that we go to the back cross, we change the weight, and go back to the left leg, unwrap, and we are at the beginning. Let's do this one more time together. And change the weight very close as possible to the previous standing leg, and go back. Go into the forward cross, again, legs close, wrap one around the other, and the feet really close together. Change the weight, and go back. Unwrap to the beginning position, and go to the back cross. Change the weight, go back, and uncross. Very good. Now, in all those changes, my axis shifted, but it shifted slightly. If I would change the weight slightly further, I would need to move a lot. If I would change the weight here, I would have to move a lot, and the same goes. Changing back, I need to move my axis a lot. Why is this important? So, by keeping the axis in the same place, it's easier for me. I know where it is, and I know how to balance it. This is what we did in the first lesson. And also, you have to think about that you are not doing enrosque alone. You will have your partner. Your partner wants to have a defined space, a defined path around you, which is in a way a circle. There where you're standing, that's the center of the circle, and the path of your partner is on the circle around that center, around your standing leg. If you are constantly changing where your axis is, your partner needs to go in some weird shaped trajectory around you. Instead of that, if you keep your axis where it is, it's just a circle. Another exercise for changing of weight in the correct manner is the following. I'll do it while moving. I will step forward, change, step back, change. Forward, change, back, change. When I go forward, I will do, for now, the back cross. When I go back, I will do the forward cross. Each time when I change, I try to put the free leg and free foot as close as possible to the standing leg and standing foot. So step forward, back cross. When I change, there is no shifting or tilting the axis. Back, forward cross, no tilting, no falling. Try to do this with me a couple of times. And we go forward, back cross, back, forward cross, forward, back cross, back, forward cross, forward, back cross, and back, forward cross. For homework, try to reverse the order. So you will go forward and do the forward cross, and you'll go back and do the back cross. It will look like this. Forward, forward cross, back, back cross. Forward, forward cross, back, back cross. Forward, forward, back, back. And the third exercise for the changes of weight, we'll do it in side steps. So take a look. Side step, change, change, and again, side, change, change. Side, back, back, and side, back, back. So try to do this a couple of times with me. We stand on the left, the right is free, and I go to the side, back cross, left, back cross, right, back cross, and left, back cross, back cross. Another homework is to do the same, but with the forward crosses. So it will look like this. Side step, forward, forward, side, forward, forward, side, forward, forward, and side, forward, forward. So coming back to the first lesson, if you're wondering where the change of weight was, after the step forward, we had the back cross. And here, now with this new information, I would like you to put a little bit more attention that this change of weight and the positioning of the leg that is back crossing is really close to the standing leg. Yeah? As close as possible so that when we change the weight, my axis doesn't shift. If I do this correctly, step, enrosque, change of weight, I'm stable here, my axis doesn't move, it doesn't shift. I can do lapis, and I can stop or continue with the other enrosques. So for homework, go back to the first lesson and put a little bit more attention to the change of weight in the first enrosque. Now that we have the change of weight under control, let's do some exercises that will help us with today's enrosque. Now, I will stand on the left, and I will cross with the right. My weight is on the left. From this position, I will use my free leg to go clockwise, and my upper body will go counterclockwise at the same time. So we'll have this kind of movement. So free leg is going clockwise, and my upper body is going counterclockwise. From this position, I will go back and cross. And let's repeat one more time. So slide the leg out, upper body turns in the opposite direction, and here is where we stop. Let's go back, and we do the cross. One more time, slide the leg out, turn the upper body in the opposite direction, and stop here. So what is important here is that you are free to use the free leg that is sliding out to push you and to help your upper body turn in the desired direction. So from here, I'm not only sliding the leg out without any work of the free leg, I'm really trying to press the foot into the floor, and by doing so, I make it easier for my upper body to turn in the opposite direction. Now, it's very important that as you do that, as you use the free leg to push off, to push away, there is little weight there. You are pushing with the free leg, but you are not putting your axis on the free leg. So let me show you what is a mistake. From this position, from the beginning position, if I push and if I end up here with my axis between my legs, that's not what we want. We want to keep the weight all the time on the standing leg, now the left one. So I begin with my weight on my standing leg, and I end with my weight on my standing leg. And there is no shifting of axis in between. From here, I push out, I turn my upper body, but I'm the whole time on the left leg. Okay? For homework, try to do this a couple of times, and of course, try with the other leg. In the following exercise, we will continue further with building today's enrosque. So we will do the following. Again, I stand on one leg, and the other one is crossed forward. The crossed one is weightless. From this position, I again slide the free leg out, I use it, I push away, and my upper body turns in the opposite direction. Here, when I reach the position that I now have, I would like you to work a little bit on the lines in your body. Now, I imagine here that I have the line in the standing part of my body, but I also have the line in the free part of my body. This position is actually the position that we had in the first lesson. When we did the step forward, just before the enrosque here, the back cross, that's the same position. So let's do it one more time. Stand on the left, the right is crossed and weightless. We push with the free leg and turn the upper body in the opposite direction and stop here. Try to look for the line in the standing part of the body and in the free part of your body. It would be great if you would be working with a mirror. You can also tape yourself, but it's easier to see it with a mirror in real time. Now, from this position, we will lead the free leg in back cross, change the weight, and now the left one is free, and we repeat the same exercises with the other leg. So I push away with the free leg, I turn my upper body in the opposite direction, I stop here to look for the lines in my body, standing part, free part, and from this position, I will lead the free leg to the back cross, change the weight, and repeat. So let's do this exercise a couple of times together. Stand on the left, cross with the right, it's weightless, and push with the free leg, upper body turns in the opposite direction, find the lines in the body, lead the free leg to the cross, to the back cross, change the weight, and we repeat. Push with the free leg, upper body turns the opposite direction, look for the lines in the body, lead the leg to the cross, and make the change of weight. And again, leg goes out, upper body turns, we look for the lines, we lead the free leg to the cross, change of weight, and again, free leg pushes, upper body turns, we look for the lines, we go for the cross, and change the weight. So the next exercise that will make it easier for you to do today's enrosque is the following. I will do the quarter turns. So I put the weight on the left, the right crosses in front, it's weightless, and I turn quarter of a turn. Again, forward cross, quarter, forward, quarter, forward, quarter. Okay. Try to do this with me. So weight on the left, the right is in the forward cross, and upper body in one direction, the leg in the other, forward cross. Upper body in one, leg in the other, forward cross, upper body one, leg in the other, forward cross, upper body in one, and leg in the other. Good. Of course, your homework is to do the same thing in the other direction. So we were doing anti-clockwise, you do the clockwise. Now, the continuation of this exercise, of course, is to do the half turns. From the weight on the left, the right crosses over, and we do the half turn, the leg in one, upper body in the opposite, and the forward cross. And again, half turn and the forward cross. So try it with me a couple of times. The weight is on the left, the right one crosses. We are turning anti-clockwise. From this position, push with the free leg, and upper body goes in the other direction. And forward cross. And push, upper body in the other direction, forward cross, one more turn, push, and turn, and push, and we finish. Now that you know what to do with your legs, I would like you to add the upper body. And we will do the embrace that I suggested. So the hands in front of the sternum, you cross, and the same applies. We go for the quarters, forward cross, quarter, forward cross, turn, and cross, turn, and cross. Good. Half turns. Again, the weight on the left, the right one crosses, hands in front of us, and leg pushes, upper body turns, forward cross. Leg pushes, upper body turns, forward cross, one more turn, leg pushes, upper body turns, forward, push and turn, and we finish here. So enough of practicing, let's do the new enrosque. It seems that we are ready for our enrosque, but before we put it in the combination, let's put it in our coordinates. We will start on the right leg with the left one crossed over and weightless. We will be turning clockwise this time. Our upper body turns to corner number 1, and it swings from 1 to 3. So 1, 2, upper body to 3, and the free leg goes to 1. Again, we are using 1, 3 diagonal. From this position, I'm swinging with the upper body, I'm leading the free leg in the back cross, and I'm changing the weight. From here, I can unwrap, and again, I can lead the free leg in the back cross, and I'm in the beginning position. And again, I can go from 1 to 3 with the upper body, and towards 1 with the free leg, and again, swing, enrosque, change the weight, and unwrap. Try to do this with me a couple of times. So we stand on the right, the left crosses over. The hands are in front of us, and we turn towards 1. We swing towards 3. Let's do it slowly. We swing towards 3, and the free leg goes towards 1. Just take a moment here and see that you are in this 1, 3 diagonal, and continue with swinging with the upper body, cross in the back, change your weight, and unwrap your free leg. Let's do it one more time, a little bit faster. So weight on the right, left one crosses over, it's weightless. From 1 to 3 we swing, enrosque, change your weight, unwrap, and cross in the back. Let's repeat one more time. Swing, enrosque, change your weight, unwrap, and cross in the back. And swing, enrosque, change your weight, unwrap, and we are done. It seems that we are ready now to put our new enrosque into our combination. So let's also use the coordinates, and it's going to look like this. So from here, I will be turning, again, clockwise. I will be standing on the left, and I do the step forward with the right. My upper body turns to 1, and it swings to 3. So 1, 3, and swing, change your weight, unwrap, and again, swing from 1 to 3, wrap, and unwrap, cross in the back, again, swing from 1 to 3, back cross, change your weight, unwrap, and we are done. Without interruptions, it's going to look like this. That's it for today. Remember to practice, do your homework, do the exercises every day for 10 to 15 minutes. I guarantee you that your tango will grow if you do that. Thank you very much and see you next week.